Bourbon Street, New Orleans. The bars are shut, the floats are gone, and so are the heaving masses. But did the shutdown come too late? In February, city officials pressed ahead with Mardi Gras. 2 months later, the city had the highest death rate in America.
We're here and we went through Katrina and...
The Franklins lost 4 of their family in just 12 days.
Every other bed was one of the family members, 4 family members in the same ICU at the same time.
It was first my uncle passed, then a few days later my grandmother passed, and a few days later my dad passed, and a few days later after that my other uncle passed.
You've dealt with so much loss in such a short space of time. How are you coping?
The whole virus is just unbelievable, and what's the hardest for me is some people really think that it doesn't exist and it's not real. And we've buried 4 family members. We've buried my husband and 2 of his brothers in the same funeral, 3 caskets in a row. And I just want the world to know that this is real.
70% of those who have died in Louisiana are African Americans, yet they represent only 32% of the population. Local author Maurice Ruffin believes that is the product of a perfect storm of inequity.
This is a place where we don't have a great healthcare system, where people don't make a lot of money, and there is some historical racism that has caused these factors to make things worse for people in my community.
Do you think it was irresponsible, at least regrettable, that Mardi Gras took place?
No, I don't think so. I think that 20/20 hindsight is always easy for people to do. But at that time, the NBA was still playing basketball. People were still having festivals and conferences all across the entire country. People were going to church, and nobody had any messages from any of our leaders that we needed to avoid gathering at that point.
Thank God that King Jesus.
In Baton Rouge, some people are still going to church. This is Easter Sunday, weeks after the shutdown began.
That all men are created equal.
A defiant pastor flouting a ban, firing up his flock.
Certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And this freedom that I have does not come from my governor. It comes from my God. For my God created me.
Outside, he is unapologetic. What do you say to those people that accuse you of being irresponsible, putting lives at risk?
I say to them, don't be a hypocrite. Anybody that's on that road right now, anybody that's in a retail store such as Walmart, such as a liquor store, if you go to those places but will not come to church, you're two-faced.
The legacy of Hurricane Katrina haunts this city. Now it's being stalked by a virus, another nightmare for some of America's poorest people. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, New Orleans, Louisiana.